Yeah. Good stuff out there. Wow, and crazy boards. Why did Molly get mad? You don't know? We don't know, because he's got a big ego. He thinks he's Mr. Super Chimp, and he's got a big ego about how things are supposed to go. And somehow he decided that we said Sabrina was the nicer, mellower one. Remember, that's what I was saying right before the ceiling became the show? That was Volley telling Sugriva that he was not better than him.
He was eyeballing him from the moment we got here. He was just doing the side eye kind of.
Yeah, he walked in being a little silly.
Thanks, classy girl.
Oh, what else is happening out there? But it's been 10 dinners since the meltdown, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I don't know if enough of you tuned in. It's been a long time. All the way from the UK saying, hey.
Hey.
Who's the biggest troublemaker? Why, that's easy to say. It's always this one right here. It's this one right here. Volley, what do you think? Are you the biggest troublemaker? Talking. Volley.
I love it to cause problems. Problems are what I live for. I am a savage. Yeah, savage.
Yeah, that's him.
We got PB&Js.
All right, we have PB&Js coming in. We're going to get dinner back on track. Look at these. We have Dave's Killer Bread, waiting right here. Organic bread full of seeds and nuts and fabulous stuff. Organic peanut butter, organic jelly. A chimp who really wants to have some right now. Incoming, yeah. Volley says, I'll have mine right now and just chow it down. If they're really hungry, they don't do Crustables. When they're not hungry, they just leave the crust. We'll see how they chow these down. They certainly love a PBJ. They do find that to be simply fascinating. Think that's the good stuff. What else is happening out there, guys? I'm looking to see. Yes, that's all you can do is just laugh. Chimps will be chimps. These are wild and crazy boys. And they just want to wrestle and be silly. That's just the nature of the beast. I wouldn't say it was crazy dangerous. Only for some of the guests, if they grabbed a guest. We have Alicia Frisco filming with us. She could have gotten eaten. You can find her perspective on her TikTok. Imagine it was kind of sloppy. That'll get you kicked off. They get away from each other because China is a workout queen hanging on. Cody is a young Tarzan. And they grab a chimp and just pull them apart. They have chimp tug-of-war. And they just let go of each other. They're just being radical kids. In our life, it all makes sense. In your life, it wouldn't. But in our life, it's just what they do. They just get to be radical crazy guys. They're not out to get us. It's an argument among the brothers.
It's a terrible two tantrum.
It's a terrible two tantrum, that's right. Abigail, thanks for tuning in. Tell your lovely daughter hello.
They're in the terrible shoes until...
There is Moksha. Hello. And Angara, who's having a foot for dinner right there. I have me some toes going on.
He threw his food down and eating his toes instead.
What did he think of the screamingness? He didn't care? Because you boogied, he boogied?
I didn't boogie. He
No?
just stopped eating. He just was like, that's interesting.
Well, that's some singing those chimps are doing. Hey, North Carolina, thanks for tuning in.
He was probably picking sides.
I'm just trying to decide, yeah. All right. Tara stays with China. That's a handful. Volley stays and sleeps with Tara every night. But Angada, he's with Moksha because that's another handful right there. It's a big deal to have one and fulfill all of their needs. So they're in separate places. And Sugriva is always there being Cody's sidekick.
$50 donation from
Woo.
Heidi Vandenberg.
Thanks.
Heidi
Heidi.
Vandenberg. Cool stuff. Good stuff. What else? They got other stuff they're working on.
We're going to start with sorbet.
We're going to start with sorbet because you're still working on the other one?
Yep.
Joe Exotic's mullet tuning in. Look at that. We've got our sorbet right here. We got a mango. We know that he's the mango lover. We got, what's that flavor? Pomegranate. Both stuffed in oranges, ready to go. All right, sailing in. She's got to do the switcheroo. Alicia in Tigerland trying to manage sorbet. Polly's like, oh, my life just got better. My life just got much better with sorbet.
one.
Ooh, little Yorowski loved your post, made them cry, Moksha.
No.
I don't know what post that is. I better not look at it. Like Planet of the Apes. Yes, it is a little Planet of the Apes in here. You used to have the big orangs come to dinner all the time. It was even more Planet of the Apesy then.
No.
China will be with Tara her whole life if Tara wants to do it.
Tara's sleeping.
You know, Tara's crashed out. Look at her right there. Oh, Tara, come. Can you get closer? Look, Tara. Tara's so tired. Oh, what? You said my name. Molly's going.
Molly said, "Where's my ice cream?"
You just don't cut off the sorbet. Oh, they cuddle 1,000 times more. They fight though every day. They have battles like that. They just generally don't do them at dinner. Why is Tara not as hairy as Angada?
Because she's still young and her hair is yet to grow in.
There you go, right there. Answer from China.
Working again.
So final.
That's what you.
No picture.
I refrained. You didn't. Now Tara will fur up. Tara's relatives are look just like it. The chimps are covered in hair. That's their clothes. They choose to end it. They know that it's just clowniness. It's not. There's no blood. Nobody's bleeding. Nothing's gone wrong. When they really fight, they can bleed. How long does it take the chimp to walk? I don't know. Ngata is so mature. He started walking how long ago? A couple months.
For sure.
He's so mature.
Upright, running,
He's
yeah.
17 pounds. And Volley at the same age was 10 pounds. Look at those big old chimpy hands right there. Volley's got such shiny black hands. He's like got super gloves. His hands are so put together there. Who would be the cool guy? Who would be the nerd? I don't know. If you ask Cody, I'm sure he thinks Sugriva's cool. And if you ask China, Volley's cool. Sugriva's over there doing some spoon skills, working out, getting his stuff.
Volley wouldn't have as many friends.
Sabrina's the cool guy then.
Sugreva would have more friends,
So he's the cool guy.
I guess.
Sabrina's also the nerd though, because he plays with the phone more. He plays video games.
Yeah, he does that other stuff.
But he uses his thumbs and Volley uses his face. So.
I said Sabrina would be the nerd.
Please put Sugriva in avocado pants again.
Yeah.
There's 12 apes that live here with us. Hey, Jeff Holds. How you doing there, brother? Sabrina Lotus Flower, thanks for tuning in. Carol Baskin's there laughing away with us. Carol Baskin, what did you say the next time? Monkey, 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 monkey. Okay.
Here, look. We're looking at the boats. Good thing. What's he on it?
Good technique going.
I think the chimps basically learn to walk somewhere within 9 months or something like that.
6 to 9
Certainly
months.
they'll try potting at 4 or 5 months. We are vegetarian, we are not vegan. The chimpies do eat dairy. We don't give them dairy all the time, but they certainly love a piece of pizza once in a while. They love some ice cream. But we usually give them sorbet. I think we have some kashi bowls for them coming up.
Yes.
That was a new thing that we saw them putting out, so we brought some.
We're ready. Hang on
$20,
to your spoons.
$20 donation
Hang on
from
to your
Kagari.
spoons.
From who?
Hang on to your spoons.
Pagari?
Kagari.
Kagari, thank you, sir, for helping us out there.
And here we are.
Bali is a pimp pansy. Okay, look at this fancy stuff we have now. This is just a new organic Costco horrific stuff for chimpanzees. Fruit bowls, akashi bowls. They're kind of cool. I saw them today. I had to go find baby wipes because they'll only sell you one dang box of baby wipes at a time. And we got a lot of butts to wipe here. So we had to go get more baby wipes, and I found these. All right, we're going to be sailing these. And you got spoons? You got your spoons from before. All right, in they come. What do you think, Sugriva? What do you think, Molly?
We're eating those.
What do you think? Is that good stuff? Is that good
I
stuff?
like it.
That's interesting stuff. We need more Tara videos.
Like to.
We do eat with them some. Cody always shares. I bet you he's going to taste that. Who's the best climber? Sugriva by far. Sugriva's braver about just whipping up in the trees, and he's more used to it because he and Cody climb around together and do stuff. So it's a different life. China climbs less than Cody, so Volley climbs less than Sugriva.
But Polly swims and takes care of babies.
That's right, like mad. UK in focus photography. Cool. King Nut 99 says he's on Team Sagriba. Volley has something to tell you. Please come whisper in his ear. Sarah Jude loves the avocado pants. Amira's hanging out. She's got her own routine. She stays at Moksha's house a lot of the time. She comes in at night. She has her big tunnel habitat. She's part of the big chimp castle and hangs out there.
She's eaten the most wild meat of any animal I've seen.
Because she's catching
Lizards.
Yes, she's a great lizard
Oh,
hunter.
yeah.
Who starts the fights usually? Probably Volley. Chimp Ant says she's Team Sagriba. Also, Volley has something to tell you.
You travel with the chimps.
What's that?
You travel with the chimps.
We don't travel much with them. I mean, we used to. We went to Washington D.C. to pass the Stamp Act, which raised millions of dollars to save wild chimpanzees and other great apes. We took them there. Went to the halls of Congress, had everybody meet them. They ran around like wild and inappropriate kids, shaking hands of congressmen and senators, and hundreds of staff playing big games there. Did great stuff. And so they travel for just some kind of real serious conservation education thing. Otherwise, they're with us. They go to the dentist. They might go get a checkup for something. But in general, that's all going to happen here at home too. Do they smell? No, chimps don't really have a smell to them per se. If they're in and they're taking baths and they're going swimming and stuff like these boys do, they're pretty smell free.
How much do they eat more than humans based on calories?
I think they eat about twice as much as we do. I think a chimpanzee wants 5,000 calories a day, where one will eat 5,000 calories a day. We all want 5,000 calories a
They
day.
eat like Michael Phelps.
Yeah, they're chowing all the time. So I think that they end up around 5,000 calories in a day. The other chimps eat a lot of the same stuff. You know, they do it. They get specialty things. We make a special pudding for them that they eat, which is got a baseline of the monkey biscuit, which is the multi vitaminized thing for chimps to eat. Tara's in there resting. She looks like she's snoozed out. Volley's liking that stuff. He likes the little grapes and stuff in it. Those are berries.
Blueberries.
Blueberries in there. He's liking that stuff. They liked going to the dentist when they were kids. Now they're suspicious that the dentist is up to no good. Getting x-rayed is just kind of weird, right? You have to hold your head still and hold that thing in your mouth. They've done some fun stuff with it, though. We have some videos back about them going to the dentist.
Sagriva's better at the x-rays than me.
Yeah.
He didn't drive me even once.
No, they'll eat chimp dinner. They'll finish the chimp dinner, and Volley will drive Sagriva and Cody home with me, and then Sagriva will go into his house, and Volley will come back here. So they won't argue throughout the night. They don't have sleepovers that often. They do not bite us. That's against the rules. Oh, Sabrina says she's Team Ungata. We got a whole lot
Team
going on.
Ungata.
Ha ha!
Let's make the t-shirts.
Oh yeah, we need to have a whole set of them. I'm dancing, I'm a crazy fool who's dancing.
Yeah.
Well,
Got it. Go.
I was getting left out. You can send them toys, Linda1730. You can DM us. They shed no more than a person does. Chimp Ant made up for it and says she loves them all. She just likes little Brina.
Little baby Brina.
Well, they like that. Is that the end of? They just have their fruit.
I have watermelon.
They'd like a little fruit. It's Sagriva's favorite thing.
They're Team Molly, not Team Volley. 'Cause they don't know
Who's Team Molly?
Volley, but everyone's saying Team Molly.
Molly. People always think his name is Molly. He's Volley with a V. It's the name of a great king that once was an ape that saved humanity in India. Volley and Sagriva are brothers in the tale of the Ramayana who helped save mankind from the evil forces of Ravana, a great demon king that was threatening the human race. And Volley and Sagriva came in helping Hanuman to save the world and fight off demons.
They're here just in time to save 2020.
You're gonna save 2020, that's it. What do we have there? Oh, beautiful little watermelons. Oh. All right, you guys ready for that? They're ready. Sagriva will think that is just deluxe foods. Volley, you don't have to eat that orange any longer. Your mama's got you some watermelon. Oh, he's talking. Got a little bit of volley talk. Go ahead. Have at it there, mister. Ooh la la. I love some chunks of watermelon. That's a good looking watermelon. Sagrima, what do you think? Is that good melon? Sagrima's going to chow it down. Tara is the baby. Yep. Angada is also the baby. Angada's the 1-year-old baby. And Tara is the 9-week-old sleepyhead back there. And then Sugriva is the little 8-year-old baby with his little pink lips. And then Vali is the king here, who is almost 9 years old and doesn't have great skills at picking up watermelon. There he goes. Vali's almost 9. Although Vali's only about 110 pounds and Sugriva's 140 pounds. Sugriva's a lot bigger boy. What's their favorite summer treat? I would say watermelon's probably one of their favorite treats.
Mangoes.
Grapes, mangoes, yeah. Frozen grapes always win.
A good peach.
Good peach. Peaches that are good are hard to find, but yeah, they love all that. I don't know how to say your name there. Cheech Zelek. Can't read much anyway. Is this a chimp 4-meal dinner?
Yeah.
Four course dinner?
Course.
Yeah, it must be a 4-course dinner. Was it 1, 2,
Angada.
3, 4, 5 course? 5-course dinner. Started out with that brown basmati organic rice and beans. Moved on to peanut butter and jelly on Dave's organic fabulous bread, killer bread. Then we went on to sorbet. Then we had pasta bowls with the granola in
Did you
them.
watch him eat
And now we're
avocado?
finishing off
Just rub it
with a little
everywhere.
bit of
It's all
that
over his hands
fine
and
looking
feet, his
watermelon.
little face.
It's an avocado mask
It was really good.
as well as a meal.
In focus, photography, come on, roll over and see us. It's like no place else on earth. We are all at the Myrtle Beach Safari, in case you guys didn't know. Myrtle Beach Safari is an incredible wildlife adventure that happens in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. These chimps live with a dozen other apes here, but also our fabulous elephant bubbles. Also 67 big tigers, lions, jaguars, incredible cheetah kids. All interact and are part of our Wild Encounter Tour that happens every day. Happens 3 days a week at 9 o'clock in the morning. Lasts for about 5 hours, includes a lovely lunch. Is like no other wildlife experience in the world. Interact with tigers, interact with wolf pups. Just something that cannot be done anywhere else in the world. All that stuff goes along and is fabulous. And we also do our night safari where the chimps come out and have dinner with you. Kind of like this, but a little more organized, and it's all fireside, so they're cooking s'mores and cooking other stuff. That incredible adventure takes place as well. And then we also use all of the profits from this and run the Rare Species Fund. Rare Species Fund is an international conservation organization that around the world has projects, has 3 specific projects saving chimps in Uganda. We've got several villages that we support that are doing chimpanzee conservation and chimpanzee interaction in the forest. Now, they don't touch the chimps when I say interaction. They go out and observe them like you do gorillas. You can go watch the entire troop raising their kids and living out in the wild. Fabulous stuff. We've been arranging that for the rangers and helping the villagers to all save that resource of a jungle full of chimps rather than harvesting the chimps for food, right? Because that's their biggest threat. People are eating chimpanzees as fast as they grow. The world chimp population has gone down by about 75% in the last few decades. The biggest threat is human consumption, and that is what's wiping them out. Some people pretend like it's like someone's grabbing babies and they're being sold. That's absolutely not what's happening. There may be the odd baby that pops out of a group, but it's that they're killing them to eat them. Babies are on the sidelines too small, so there's some movement of babies, but it's the thousands of chimps that are being eaten across Africa by affluent people. These aren't people that need a meal that are hungry. These are people that are wealthy and want to pay for chimp, gorilla, or other exotic meat. $25 a pound. It's all run by like a mafia situation across Africa. So we have guys out there working to stop that. That's our Rare Species Fund. We also have our own place in Sumatra, our own ranger station there with our own rangers operating a facility there that is saving great apes every day, saving the orangutans, tigers, elephants, rhinos, and sun bears that live in the last habitat in the world that is the Lesueur system. Our ranger station is there full of our rangers who are out every day on patrol, pulling deadly snares, helping scientists in the jungle to solve problems, and chasing down poachers. We're so glad you guys tuned in this evening. You got to have our chimp dinner live. Had a little bit of ruckus there, but it was all fun and all just love between these brothers. You can see Wallaby and Waldo, and there's Sugriva boy. They're gonna go away. We're so happy you guys tuned in. Peace and love. There's Sugriva. Can you tell us good night? Sugriva, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's down bye-bye. Molly's waving away. Yeah, bye-bye. I'm saying good night to you. Sugriva's got a double arm flyby going. Good night, Sugriva. You're a good boy. Peace and love, guys.
Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Say goodbye.